You better have a plan today because you're out of cars.
Okay, all right, listen up, Buttface. This is what I'm thinking. We got a problem. We got two, not one problem, but two problems. One problem is we're about to be hungry. Number two, that's our big problem. 1973 International Scout. I've owned it for 3 years. How many times have I driven it somewhere? Not many, if any, all right? But I
So what's the
think
point in having it?
it will be cool. We just have to put the ice cubes in it to make it cool. Right now, not very cool. God, you just don't buy a project, Travis.
Well, what are the chances we get this thing running today so we can get off to get some food?
The only way we're gonna eat today is when we get this thing running. These are the stipulations. It's getting real close to eating time. I think I know the one fix that's gonna make this thing run. We have to do a victory lap, all right? We're taking this thing down the driveway and back. That's our victory lap, and then we can activate our teeth, okay? Until that happens, you're stuck here with me. No whining,
Yay!
no crying, no bitching, no moaning.
No more talking, let's just do it.
Let's just do it. All right, here we go. I'm getting the tractor.
Are you authorized to operate heavy machinery?
Not today. You might not think it, but I've done a trainload of work to this thing on
Yeah, it shows.
a lot of the mechanicals, but I cannot get it to hold fuel pressure. All right. And I've changed every single thing except for one thing on the fuel system.
So is that what you're testing out today?
Well, that's what we're going to be. Yeah, we're going to be changing out one simple thing. And I think, hopefully, maybe.
Why don't you just throw a chain over the front bumper like the guy that you sold the Mustang to? If you hadn't seen that video, Craig tells a story about the time he sold a Mustang 2 to a guy from Southeast Arkansas. And, well, you'll just have to go watch the video. I'll leave it linked below. It's when we went to El Rey Bar and Grill for Mexican food.
Yes. All right. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Look at that baby purr. Woo! Oh, thank you, Crusher. Look at that. Who needs a Tesla? Okay. All right. There we go. Perfect. This is all OSHA certified. Don't pay any attention to any of this. Believe it or not, I mean, this thing looks like it's, looks bad, but it's not as bad as you would think. I've seen them worse.
Another little vacuuming won't take care
a little
of.
Dusty. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. We are not eating until this thing goes down the driveway, till we make a roundabout. Now, the last time I saw this thing out, oh, there it is. Yeah. This
Is that a snake skin?
was on the hood of it. Yeah. I don't know if that makes you mad, sad, or glad. Guys, we have a guest here today. This is Mr. Crusher. He is a mechanic extraordinaire.
Right.
And if anything, he's just the best moral support a guy could have. So last time this thing ran, it's got a brand new carburetor. It's got a brand new fuel pump. It's got a brand new gas tank. It's got, the only thing it doesn't have is a brand new line going from the gas tank to the fuel pump. And I think that that's where the issue is. So what I'm going to do today is get a new line from the tank to the fuel pump, and hopefully that solves our issue. What it was doing is it would start, it would run for about 30 seconds, and then it would die. It's not an ignition issue. I mean, these things only need 3 separate things. It needs fuel, air, and spark. And if it's running, it's got spark. It has plenty of air getting to it. So it's got to be a fuel issue. All right. Once that's done, if I can get this thing to dependably start and restart, the rest of it's downhill. It's just body work. It's sanding it, it's painting it, it's putting it back together. All right.
Well, if you do get it running, let's pretend that you do. That's worthy of a solid meal. And this being an international scout, there's only one genre of food we have not hit yet. Well, there's plenty of others, but one main one. What are you thinking?
Could you use 2 sticks?
Yeah, 2 sticks.
All right.
Is there a general involved?
You look at it, yes.
General
it looks
So's.
Looks like an army vehicle.
All right, if you get this fixed, we're eating Chinese food from China Cafe in Fayetteville, Arkansas. No better way to celebrate and watch football after fixing the car than with takeout Chinese and maybe a few weekend waters.
Okay, yeah, I like it. The worst thing that's going to happen is nothing. And that's
and we still go eat anyways.
It's already been happening. So, okay.
All right,
enough talking. Let's go. I've got a fuel line that's coming from the tank, right? And I want to put a new fuel line on it, but I got to join it with something. I don't have a ferrule that I could put in between it, but the next best thing is an inline fuel filter. Now, I don't have one of those either. You know why? Because I live life unprepared. All right? I should have went and bought all that crap if I would have been thinking, but Mr. MacGyver, who showed up, said, what about a fuel filter? All right, cool, yeah. But guess what does have one of those? This, baby, right here. Lawnmower fuel filter. Just what you saw me undo right there. It's the same principle that we're going to use with this thing. If that's the fix to this, and I let it sit for 3 years, I want every single one of you guys in the comments section to write in there, dumbass.
So this is the piece you just got.
Yes.
And you're going to connect that to the piece that's already attached to the Scout.
Yeah, the problem is there's a line underneath here that's hard plastic, and I think it's got a hairline crack. When the engine is trying to pull the fuel from the tank, it's also pulling a small amount of air. Then the air gets into the carburetor, and no shell, no runo, right? First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here. I'm going to disconnect our fuel line from the fuel pump. Okay.
Better take the spark plug out. I always do that when I'm working on a lawnmower.
Do you? It's probably not a bad idea. Where were you whenever I was working on this thing years ago? I've got to get this other line off right here. Man, you know anybody who's got a lift where I could put this thing on? Oh, wait a second. I've got one back behind the shop. I just haven't installed it yet, like an idiot. It's got gas in the tank. I got the wrong fuel, so I should have gotten 5/16.
I mean, you want me to just keep pushing this back?
I think I could just zip tie it.
Yeah, if you want to go underneath it, no problem.
Sure, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so that's on.
Are we almost there yet?
Yeah. Why don't you call in the order? I think it's totally gonna work. All right. So this says 2 carb. Ooh, excuse me.
Tires look safe.
Yeah. What are the odds you're giving that this thing takes off today?
I'm a pretty optimistic guy, so I'm going to go with 100%. Don't even tell me yours, because I'm sure it's closer to the 0 mark.
I should have got the right size fuel line, because I have a feeling this is going to get leaky. I got a good feeling.
Did you just say you have a good feeling?
I got a feeling that this is going to leak a little bit. Well, I'm just putting a clamp on a fuel filter, which I think, maybe, possibly. Here again, I don't know. I didn't wake up a scientist this morning, but I would think, hopefully, maybe, possibly, that could be what we're looking for. Now, since this baby has been in a
coma for the last 3 years.
Coma. We're gonna prime the carburetor. And in order to do that, I need my mustard bottle. What I'm doing is I'm gonna put the fuel, I'm gonna fill up this bowl with fuel because it's probably dry. So here we go. Give it a nice little drink. Now what's gonna happen is whenever we start this thing up, in the past, once it would run the gas out of that bowl, that was it. That's as far as you were going to go until you filled it back up. And it was a pain in the face. All right, I can tell by it leaking out right there, which it's not supposed to, because I've wore this gasket out by taking this carburetor apart like 52 different times, that we have gas in the fuel bowl. All right, so we should be good there.
Which up until now, it hasn't been able to hold it.
It cannot hold it because if air is getting into the line somewhere, it's taking up the volume of where the gas would go, right? It's creating a break in the line. Now, the only thing we need to do is put electricity to it, squirting fuel. So we've got fuel down in the chamber. Let's see what happens now. We are in, I think that's neutral. Oh boy. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we need to look for leaks. Okay, so just as I presumed, but see.
Have you gotten it to that point already in your previous work?
Oh, yeah. No, what I think, well, right now we're just trying to get the fuel. We need to get the fuel pump to pick up the fuel from the fuel tank. That's a long distance that it's got to travel.
Yeah, what was that? A little more than 12 feet.
Yeah, so we are now, this is the scenario that always happens. It's a back and forth game, back and forth. But hopefully we get the fuel to pick up from the tank. Let's give it another shot. God bless. See, now we're...
Should I call my mom and tell her I'm going to be home late?
It's probably not a bad idea.
Ooh, I saw it. Did you see it shooting out?
Mm-hmm. Let's see if it'll pick up from the tank for right now. It's not... It almost sounds like it just picked it up. Will you look at the fuel filter and see if it's got fuel in it? Okay, so the fuel filter's got fuel in it, Jeff?
I'm getting a thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's our problem. I think I'm not going to jump to any conclusions yet. Get the fork out of the salad bowl. It really has fuel in it? Hot diggity dog.
Well, move the shit out of the way and let's go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So our celebration was a little premature.
Yeah. It's acting like it doesn't have any gas. Let's see if it's squirting any out of the... Is it squirting any?
Yeah. But it's air mixed in.
Yeah. All right, let's try.
You want to prime it again?
Yeah.
How much extra line do you have over there?
I've got a pretty decent amount. What are you thinking?
Replace. That's the only section of line that hasn't been replaced.
So you replace the long one with a new hose, but this is the one that goes from where to where?
This is going to go from the fuel pump, the outlet of the fuel pump, to the inlet of the carburetor.
So why do you need to change that now?
Well, because there's a theory, but there's a theory that maybe that there's this line.
Which line?
This line. So this is going into the carburetor.
Get it on.
Probably need some pliers.
Is it just is this a process of elimination game?
Oh yeah, yeah. But see, I've already done this like 5 different times.
You've already replaced these same lines?
Yeah, I've done everything. Like I replaced everything to the, and then I got to where I couldn't replace my frustration until I quit. And that's why it has sat underneath. So here, this will be a telltale sign. If we see some fuel come out of this, then we know. But I mean, barely.
So it's not getting into that line?
No, but I bet you if we fired it up with this line off, and if fuel came shooting out of this, then you know you're getting fuel, then you would know that the blockage is there, which would be the needle in the seat.
And you know the fuel pump's pumping.
Yeah, and you know that, so let's try this is the coolest of the danger part, because there's where your spark happens. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hit the key here. It's not hooked up to the carburetor. If fuel comes out of that thing, then we know that we've got it, that our fuel pump is working. So, and then the other problem would be in the carburetor, but the carburetor's brand new. 3, 2, 1. There we go. We've got evidence. She's a puker. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I bet you it'll sit here and run for about a minute and a half.
What are you waiting on, Craig?
Waiting for it to do its thing where it's gonna run out of fuel. It's either not gonna run out of fuel or it's gonna. We put a stopwatch on it to see if it runs longer than about a minute and a half. In the past, it would run about a minute and a half. It would get my hopes up. I'd take off down the driveway. It'd act like it ran out of gas. I'd have to do all that bullshit over again. I can tell it's starting to
Take more fuel in or peter out?
I think it's going to start to peter out here in a second. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It's like, well, the choke's down on it now. Maybe it was choking itself out, but I don't.
That sounds more normal, right?
Yeah. It's not really squirting hard. Is the fuel bowl crusher, is it still same level? That's promising.
Yeah.
Maybe that fuel line was a pile of problems. Is it time for our victory lap?
You said 1.5 minutes. It's been well over 1.5 minutes. What are we at, Crusher?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Over 5 minutes.
Well, hot diggity dog.
It's fixed.
Do you want to know how I found this house? This place? He could tell you. I was on a drive and one of these piles of junk, the very first one I ever bought, Sarge, is what I call it. Yeah, Sarge. And I took the bride and the 2 kids. We lived in town and we drove down that windy road and I ran out of gas right on this driveway. We coasted in and she was mad as a hornet. And I said, go up there, there's a house for sale. And yeah, lo and behold. This thing even airing up.
CD player, light bulb. It's a treasure trove in here.
I'll tell you what's a treasure trove, and I should have had these in the damn shop. Look at that, Harley Davidson safety glasses. You're gonna need these. I'll leave them on your part of the dash for whenever we pick up speed and you don't get something in your eyes. All right, let's do this. Come on.
Okay. Oh, gosh, I should have brought a change of clothes.
There we go.
We have movement. We have movement.
It's making me nervous. Okay. All right. Victory lap numero uno.
It's alive! It's alive! Woo!
We're going 10.
I'm still holding my celebration. I'm a little bit reserved
Why?
because I just feel like when we get on the main road, that's when all the wheels fall off, like in a cartoon, and we're just sitting straight on the ground. Oh gosh.
Jesus, it shut the hood. That's not a good idea. Wasn't supposed to.
Well, you didn't even shut it all the way.
Well, because I can't reopen it. God bless America.
What do you mean you can't reopen
Because
it?
the thing is broken that something just bit me. Because it's what is it?
I'm about to get out.
What was that?
Brown recluse. Now you're going to have a hole the size of a softball in your leg.
Danger USA times 11 divided by infinity. Did I ever tell you that this thing has no brakes?
It does not? Seriously?
No, it's got them.
I mean, we're only
Oh,
going.
Jesus. And that's what everything.
Of course.
Gotta be kidding me.
Of course. He's back. I kind of like not having a windshield. Listen to that baby roar. It's the line of the road.
Look, 25. Okay, we were coming right around here, and then we ran out of gas, and we coasted into this way of the drives.
Little did you know this would be the
This would be
homestead.
the homestead.
Man.
Oh, Oh yeah, Indianapolis 500. Listen to that. Want me to slow down?
No, I'm loving the breeze. I feel free, just like this Scout does, getting out from under the prison that it's been in for the last 3 years.
How are we gonna open the hood again? Where's Crusher at? Oh, there he is, the master
And
mechanic.
he has been a lifesaver.
I'm telling you,
today.
every time that guy shows up, things happen around.
He might be a regular fixture on Fueled Up for too long.
All right, now this is.
All right, it turned on. Now see if it'll turn off and then turn back on. 20 minutes and 5 seconds we've been rolling.
That's amazing.
Why don't you turn it off and then we'll turn it back on in about like 5 minutes to see if it
All right, here we go.
is really alive. Yeah, if it has a heartbeat or if it's just on life support. Man.
Right back.
Nice job.
Right back to the.
Crusher, thank you. You crushed it.
What a man.
Why am I still wearing these glasses? Moment of truth. It's been off for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to see if it reboots.
All right. Well, nothing left to do now but put it back in its resting place.
Wait another 3 years to take it out again?
Wrong. This means we're putting a windshield in this baby. I've got a gasket and I've got the windshield in there. And then it's time to start. We're gonna get
utilizing it.
We're going to get this thing refreshed.
You think I'm joking, but this is where my wife and I had our rehearsal dinner. Nothing screams game day food and football like trying to cafe.
Nothing screams
Victory lap
victory
like
lap.
General
Yes,
So's,
exactly.
baby. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I love this place.
Get in here. Hi there. How are you?
I'm gonna get the General So's combination. Comes with an egg roll and fried rice. This is the way to go.
Can I get the order of Hunan chicken to go, please? Fancy reading, huh?
Oh man, I tell you what. All my favorite Chinese restaurants, they're always in like a shopping center like this.
Yeah.
And they're just little hidden gems.
My favorite's always the music.
I love it. And the fountain, the decor. It's perfect.
Fork.
You need
You want to put that in my neck?
go. Not your neck, right in your eyeball.
Get a fortune.
Yeah, we got to do fortune cookies. Watch it'll say.
Say quit.
It's a car that you just fixed won't work for long. Buy another one. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, here we go. All right, here's a Fueled Up first. I'm leaving with a to-go container. By design. You know, someone actually commented recently that we should do an episode in the shop and takeout food.
I'm convinced.
Your wish is our command.
I'm convinced that that's you.
Not me.
You made a fake account.
Not me.
Because we were talking about that before this guy. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's a girl. I don't know.
So we probably are going to be doing some of this kind of stuff. Working in the shop, Craig fixing things, tinkering with things, maybe some how-tos, maybe some, experiments. And then we'll do takeout food.
I am not an expert. I would like to be what we would call a wash mitt mechanic, which means I just clean the thing up. But in the past, I've had to do a lot of wrench turning and trying to figure things out on my own. What we did today was such a simple fix. All the things I had done to that thing prior had never worked. And today I don't know if it just, the stars aligned. It needed you to be here. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to take it as a win. Hopefully it sticks. Hopefully it keeps running. And if it does.
Well, when we're done eating, we're going to test it.
If it does, if that thing will stay, you know, operable, then you're going to see that thing get souped up, because that is number 28 or 29 of those that I've had.
That you've had?
Yes. I'll show some pictures of some of the ones that I've fixed in the past that I've souped up, like done total restorations on. Those International Scouts, they're tough as nails, but the thing is they rusted out really bad. And that's why I have not gotten rid of that one, because it does not have any rust in it. I mean, it looks atrocious, but I mean, looks can be fixed. That's the easy part.
Oh, baby.
Man, this is good. It's just what I needed.
Craig's going to keep my empty container for home leftovers. Gosh, your bag looks the same as it did when we got here. All right, open your fortune cookie.
Not empty.
We probably have the same one. Do not underestimate yourself. Human beings have unlimited potentials. Same thing, huh?
No. You're not gonna believe this. Anticipate a surge of motivation and progress.
You could use that. Perfect.
What are you? I don't know why I always get a bad rap for being the negative one.
Because,
Who's the guy that got the car fixed today?
well, I should have heard you before the car was fixed.
Oh, God. God, we suck.
You suck. Gosh.
This is a bad experiment, Travis.
I apologize.
We're still friends.
But he was on one before he got the car
so
fixed.
sensitive.
All right, let's go see if
He's
this
so
damn thing will
sensitive.
still start.
All right.
Moment of truth. Success. It started. China Cafe was great. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Ew.